you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So
Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Big chance! Gerrard gets it clear. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That pass has been well intercepted. Hernes. Ibrahimovic. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Gerrard. And it's Cruyff. And here's Eto'o. Shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. No way through, so back it comes. Nice control. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Eto'o. It's been shipped out wide. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Played into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's really well manoeuvred. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Lizarazu. Rijkaard cuts it out. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Lizarazu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Hernes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham going about things with real menace. Vieira. Well read, and the danger is averted. Gerrard. Gerrard. And here's Eto'o. And it's Cruyff. He's having a go! Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. That has been slung wide. Vieira. And this is Gullit. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Over to the left. That has not gone well. Knocks it into space. And the shot! Superb goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 24, Gérard. À sa place,
Here we go
le
again
numéro
then.
18, Messi.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now he's off and running. And it's Ibrahimovic. He's looking wide. Passes short and sharp. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Vieira. Threads one in. Now it's crossed it. Header! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss will.
It's Eto'o! It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Lizarazu. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Probing pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. So we've reached the hour mark. Hernes, nicely weighted ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now he's got space here. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Lahm. That's a cute ball. Lahm. Oh, this looks sharp. Vieira. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Danger averted for now. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Vieira. Now Mbappe. And here's Hullet. And this is Eto'o. Great chance! Ibrahimovic. And now the breakaway. Oh, what a ball! It's a searching pass. Floated through. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Hullet. Chance here to counter. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's there to get it away. Manchester United can consider themselves just about safe now. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Ibrahimovic really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly.
Goes for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. The final 5 minutes. And it's Cruyff. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, he's got a side of... There's the header! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Eto'o, and this is Cruyff. Cruyff's cross. Up he goes! Crossbar comes to the rescue. It's gone for a throw-in. A heavy challenge. And that's it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Some really good balls. Takes a shot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pullet. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now, that looks a decent ball. Gerrard. Now Mbappe. Now it's Gullit. Hermes. Out towards the flank. Well, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Lahm. And it's Cruyff.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Ambitious ball here. That has not gone well. Cannavaro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that has left him in a heap. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lizarazu. Ibrahimovic.
Well, the mark...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Ibrahimovic! It's hit the crossbar. Mbappe was only too happy to help, and he shoots! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Eto'o picks it up out wide. And he's heaved it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a searching pass. Oh, he's been caught napping. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Gerrard. And here's Hullet. Played out wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to play it through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. And this is Hullet.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Cannavaro. There is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. He's chosen to go back, knocks it out wide. And it's Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. He's had a shot! He's intervened well there. Mbappe. Great vision. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's well seen too. Cruyff. And it's Gerrard. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. And the finish! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Hullet. Manchester United really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto'o. Bellingham. Oh, this looks sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And it's Gerrard. And he was alert to it. Bellingham going about things with real menace. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. And this is Ibrahimovic. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the ball is out of play.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 14.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Cuts out the supply.
Le numéro 19.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Thuram. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Vieri.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Hullet. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And across it goes. Platini. Can he spark a counter here? Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Just eases him off the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Just 5 minutes left. Schneider. And he's there to belt it away.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Platini proves just a little bit too strong.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Oh, nice touch. He has found the way through. He is just caressing the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Manchester United.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Oh, can he get onto this? Taken back almost at once. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe.
Gets his head on it! Vieira. It's a pretty loose pass. Now who's going to be first to this? Has a shot! Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Bergomi.
Manchester United would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And this is Gerrard. He has found the way through. And Dijk with a fine tackle. Vieira. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Here's Vieira. Bellingham. Now it's Hullet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that is a little undercooked. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good vision. Khan claims comfortably. And it's Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. Bellingham. Always looking for that half a chance. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, what has happened here? Mbappe! Bellingham has a look and plays it forward, and he was quick to react. Cruyff, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Mbappe. There's the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Eto'o is offering a wry smile there.
And this is Hullet. Now it's Cruyff, delivered in. And Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pings it across. There's the header! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Manchester United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're just settling back into this second half. Vieira. And it's Gerrard. Cruyff. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. And it's Gullit. Gerrard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. It is a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's a decent clearance. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Cannavaro cuts it out. Good running, strong and purposeful. Nicely aimed pass. Lizarazu. Hoeneß with the foul. Cannavaro. And here's Gullit. Hoeneß. Foot in. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for options for movement. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, good-looking ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Eto'o. He's a sharp little ball here. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And they've got rid. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hoeneß, good strong midfield running here. Hoeneß going face-to-face with his great rival. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looks across and plays it in.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. And that pass isn't the best. Gerrard. And he's gone backward here. That's an excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that is out of play.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 13, le numéro 6.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi, le numéro 23.
And it's Bellingham.
Le numéro 9, le numéro 25, le numéro 20.
Ruben Neves, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Threads one in. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Chers spectateurs, je vous rappelle que nos agents et nos hôtesses vous attendent à la boutique du club. Ils vous proposeront le programme du match ainsi que d'autres objets souvenirs. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Le numéro 21.
Great ball if he can get there. Vieira. Platini. And he plays one through. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And now they can clear their lines. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He came in hard, very hard. Vieira. That's a sharp pass. Chiellini gets good distance on it. And here's Platini. That's good play. Salam. That is ended up in no man's land. Rodri. Messi. And this is Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vieira. Platini. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, important interception. He can get that clear. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Now the cross. Oh, what a... Oh, crossbar! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Hullet fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Vardiol. And he's picked out the run. And this is Hullet. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still anyone's game this. One moment. Bullish header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Ruben Neves. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, this is a great position. Looking for the run. Now, this could be a chance. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Messi. Oh, super ball. Lovely bit of skill. And it's played in here. Khan deals with that nice and simple. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties. So the ball is placed on the spot. Messi is first to take the long walk. And he's found the net.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Messi is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
Never looked in doubt, really. He just did what he was asked.
Ruben Neves will take their second.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Mbappe is second man up. Oh, that is quite remarkable.
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Paris Saint-Germain with this chance to pull two clear. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outsteered him there, which gave him the edge.
Pullet will take the third penalty. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Oh, what a save!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Rodri is fourth up.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Royce is the last of 5 scheduled takers. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
He must, but can he? What poise! What noise! 3-3. So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there, fantastic save.
Guardiola just needs to keep his nerve here. That's won it! Manchester United have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and mettle, and they have made the grade.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Hernes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Aim forwards. Gullit. Oh, he's shot a goal! In for the pieces! There it is!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Ibrahimovic really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And the shot's on here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nice-looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Knocks it into space.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vieira. Probing pass. So what can they make of this? Araujo makes the interception. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. And here's Dembele. Gullit. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Gullit. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's a delicate pass. And he's managed to get rid. Bellingham, always looking for that half a chance. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Vieira. And it's Ibrahimovic. Dembele. Bellingham. Played into space. And he welcomes it in. Up he goes! He scores! This is getting better and better. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. That's really well manoeuvred. Now they could break here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hoeneß. Bellingham. Time and again they are repelled. Vieira. Now Hoeneß. And this is Ibrahimovic. Showing good feet. And the first half is done. How would you review the first half?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Bellingham. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Picked out brilliantly. Oh, chance,